morning and welcome to another weekly vlog. It is about 7 p.m. here on Sunday night, and as you saw, I just finished cooking and baking a little bit, so I made some zuppa toscana, which is a traditional Olive Garden recipe. It's a copycat recipe from Olive Garden, which is a chain restaurant. Definitely not like authentic Italian cuisine, but delicious nonetheless. So I made zuppa toscana, and that's on the stove right now. And I made these, I've never had them, but they look incredible. They are Biscoff cookie butter blondie bars. So I can't wait to try those. And the last thing I made were some breadsticks with the 2-ingredient dough that I've mentioned many, many times on this channel, which is 1 part self-rising flour to 1 part non-fat plain Greek yogurt. And those always turn out so good. And when they come out of the oven, I'm going to brush them with a little Parmesan garlic butter blend. So they'll be, So our dinner will be soup with breadsticks, and then dessert will be those cookie butter blondies. Yum. I am currently sitting in the new nursery. Nora's sippy cup is there. Ooh, I can never figure out how to point because we were hanging out in here this morning. You can check out the last, it should probably be the last video on this channel, but certainly it will be up before this one, and that is the nursery decorating video, and it just looks so cute in here. I'm so excited about it. So you can go see all of the details in that video if you are interested, but that's what we have spent most of this weekend doing. I am absolutely exhausted, but in a good way, you know, just from putting together. We put together this dresser. We had to take apart the crib and put that together several times, actually, because we were having some issues. We had to take apart this rocker recliner that was in our room and move it in here. We had to put together a toddler bed for Nora. We had to hang a light, hang things on the walls, and like, obviously I was not doing the majority of the heavy lifting, but it's still, I just am exhausted. But everything looks really, really good. So I will show you our meal once it's all finished, and of course, I will link the recipes below. Welcome to our week. Dinner just finished, so let me show you what this soup looks like. It has chunks of sausage, and the recipe calls for kale, but I'm using spinach. Sausage, onions, garlic, potatoes, and it has a creamy broth. It's really, really yummy. So that's what the soup looks like. And I'm just keeping it warm here. And then here are the Biscoff blondies, the cookie butter blondies, and they are still cooling, still warm, but cooling. And then over here are the breadsticks. Now this dough is kind of craggy. It's not as smooth as typical dough, but it tastes really, really good. It's a lot easier than working with yeast. And these I popped in the oven for about 25 minutes at 400 degrees, and then I just brushed them with butter and sprinkled a little bit of garlic, salt, and Parmesan cheese on top. So those are still warm. So we're gonna go ahead and eat. I'm really looking forward to it. Everything smells amazing. Good morning, y'all. It's Monday morning. It is a little after 8, and as I just showed you, we are having a big old Texas-sized summer thunderstorm rolling through this morning. It's very soothing, the sound of it outside. I absolutely love rain and thunderstorms so much. They just like bring me so much peace and so much joy. After a very eventful, productive weekend, we all got a really good night's sleep last night. I think we're all feeling energized and, you know, sort of ready to take on the week now. It is a very exciting day because my mom is coming into town this afternoon for the next 2 weeks. So she will be arriving, I think her flight lands a little after 4 p.m. So Nora and I will load up. Luckily the rain will have stopped by then. Nora and I will load up probably around 2:30 or 3 and head down there to meet her and pick her up at the airport, which will be really great. Yesterday, Riley and I kind of split the tasks up of getting prepared for her stay. And so he went ahead and changed the sheets on the guest room bed and tidied it up and vacuumed and things like that while I was taking care of some other things. I do want to go ahead and do some laundry today, including the guest bathroom towels, so that those are all totally fresh for her when she arrives. I'm really looking forward to her coming. She's coming just for a normal visit, but also she's coming because for the first time since Nora was born, Riley and I are going away just for the weekend for a couple of days, just the two of us this weekend. And we are so looking forward to it. It will be a bit of a staycation. We're going to a beautiful resort that's only about an hour-ish away from here. So I'll have to share more about that some other time and like the details of it, but we are just really looking forward to getting away. I'm a little bit nervous about leaving Nora. I've never left her overnight before, but it's just a couple of nights and I think it's going to be really good for us. We're celebrating our 6th wedding anniversary, which falls on this Saturday. This coming Saturday. So it'll be our 6th wedding anniversary, the first time for us to get away without Nora since she was born, so in 2 years, which I think will be just really wonderful, even though I'm a little bit nervous about leaving her. So my mom's gonna help out by caring for Nora here while we're gone, but that's only for a couple of days, and then the rest of the time we're just gonna enjoy our time with her. So that's what's up on this wonderful, rainy, cozy Monday morning. I'm all misty-eyed right now. I just rocked Nora down for her nap. We rock her down for every nap and every evening, and it is like the joy of my days. I just love it. And typically, after she falls asleep, I usually give it another 3 to 5 minutes to make sure she's definitely asleep, and then I lay her down. And I just could not bring myself to lay her down. She was like, we gave her a bath last night and she like smelled so good and she was all snuggled up and just warm. And I was like just soaking in it. And I just love that little girl so much. Oh, so much. It was so sweet. So finally my back started hurting and I was like, I've got to transfer her because I really want to go take a shower while she naps. But it was just a really sweet moment. And when I was rocking her, I put a blanket over her, and the blanket happened to be my baby blanket from when I was a baby, clearly. And the texture of that blanket, because I had it for so many years, all of my early childhood, before I guess it went into storage when I stopped like carrying it around with me or whatever, is so soothing to me because it just reminds me of growing up. And so I had that on her and I just was like, oh, this is what it's all about. So sweet. So before I waffle on too long and just like sit here and sob about my love for my daughter, I'm gonna go take a quick shower while she's still asleep and get dressed. And yeah, I put her down early today, so it's just about noon. She usually goes down around 12:30, but I put her down around 11:30 because she was ready. She was tired. So I'm going to take a shower and finish up a couple of things, finish up laundry, and then going to go pick up my mom at the airport. Good job. What's this? Yellow! Good morning. It's Tuesday and Grammy's here! Good morning! And Nora is thrilled to have Grammy in town.
That's yellow. This is purple. What color is this? Yellow.
Hello. It is about 12:45 here on Tuesday. Is that right? Yes. Nora's taking a nap, so you may hear her monitor. She has a white noise machine in her room, so that monitor picks it up. My mom is on a phone call and I just pulled myself together for the day. Obviously, we're not going anywhere fancy. I think we might go to the local library this afternoon because Nora, she's always loved books, even as a tiny little. But she really loves books. So we've never taken her. So I think my mom and I might go and see what it's all about. I do have a library card, but I haven't been in several years. So that might be fun. We might do that. And then there's a couple more things that I want. Sorry, there's a piece of hair across my eye. There's a couple more things I want to pick up for the baby's nursery so that that project can be like done and dusted and checked off and crossed off. Of course, there are always some other little things to do, like I need to wash all of his clothes that I have so far in baby detergent and fold them up and put them away and stock the dresser, with diapers and wipes and things, which I do have some of that kind of stuff, but I need to like kind of stock it up. But as far as like getting the room completely finished, I'd like to maybe do that. So maybe we'll go to the library and then pop into Walmart or something like that. It's so nice to have my mom here. It's just so nice. Nora loves her so much. They have such a sweet relationship, and it's really, really nice to have the company during the day, and it's also really nice to have extra hands on deck, to be frank, during the day. It's an interesting week because our nanny is out of town on vacation, and next week when she comes back will be her last week with us, which is so sad. And I do have someone lined up to take her place, but she's become like family to us, and Nora's just so bonded to her, and it's just going to be a big transition for everyone. So that's something that we have coming up. But in between now and then, we are, like I said yesterday, getting away for the weekend. I'm so excited. We had originally planned and booked hotel, flights, all variety of reservations out of state. So we're going to go fly somewhere to the beach and go to a resort and do, that's kind of what we're going to do. And then we flew to the East Coast for my grandmother's funeral and for a family vacation in June. And after that flight, all that, I was like, I'm not doing that again. During this pregnancy, it was just totally wiped me out. Everything to do with travel and suitcases into the airplane, it just was too much. It was too much on me with this pregnancy. And then when I came back from it, I was like, this is going to be in another, 6 weeks that we're doing our anniversary trip. There's no way. Like, I'm going to be exhausted beyond belief, even more so because I'll be much bigger. So I canceled everything and got all our money back. And then we ended up rebooking more of a staycation. So we are going to a resort outside of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So that'll be a lot more doable. And it's just like an hour and a half drive, and then we're there. No airplanes, no security, no waiting in airports, no sitting on airplanes for hours, not renting cars, none of that. I'm so thankful. Just totally simplified it. So I just am so excited for that. So I'm trying to pull together some cute dresses and just outfits because we're going to go out to dinner while we're away. And y'all, nothing fits me. All of my pregnancy dresses and clothes, which I had quite a few from my last pregnancy with Nora, and my pregnancy with her was the exact same timeline. I got pregnant in January both times, and the babies are due, right? Nora obviously was born in October, and this baby's due also in October. So in terms of the trimesters lining up with the clothing, it should be the same, but I'm 1,000 times bigger this time, so nothing fits me. So I tried on a couple of these dresses, and Riley and I were just cracking up. I'm like, I'm not wearing this anywhere in public. It is like skin tight. It does not fit. So I really don't feel like buying like a whole new wardrobe. There are a few things that do fit that were too big for me the last pregnancy that I almost never wore because they were too loose. And this time they fit just perfect. So I pulled those out, and then there's a couple other things. So I think I'm gonna be able to make it work without having to buy anything, which is nice because I really, it's like maternity clothes are pretty expensive. And then how many times do you really wear them? I wear leggings and t-shirts like every day of my life. I don't need like this whole maternity wardrobe. So I gotta work on that and getting myself start to get packed, but it feels like such a low-key trip because it's just a quick drive away that it's just like, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm not feeling like really any stress at all about it. So I just need to pull the suitcase out and pack it up and call it a day. It should be like easy peasy. So anyway, that's what we're up to on this Tuesday. I always say welcome to my Tuesday, welcome to my week, but we're like halfway through it, so we'll see how this afternoon goes. We've made it to Walmart. We just went and grabbed some lunch, and now Nora's picking out all kinds of toys that she would like to have, and we're picking up a couple of things for baby boy's nursery. So we ended up at our favorite little local farm where they have all these delicious fresh homemade tortillas and all these things. I shared about this in a recent video like 2 or 3 vlogs ago, and we're back because I wanted to show my mom, and we're going to see if we find any treasures that we want to take home with us. It is adorable. Everything looks amazing. So we didn't end up going to the library today, but we did go out to lunch and to Walmart and to the local farm shop. And my mom will have to tell you about the dinner she's making us because it has a very good backstory.
Voila!
So what are those?
These are Maryland crab cakes, and I brought Maryland crab down to Texas, and I had to go to some Robert's oxygen supply in Maryland to get dry ice and put the dry ice on the crab meat because it can't go get room temperature and fly. And then they said TSA wouldn't let me check it, so then I had to go, wouldn't let me take it through, so I had to check it. Anyway, dry iced it, brought it, made it tonight. These are my crab cakes. Made a little baby one. Yeah. Voila. Here's a little baby one for Nornie. And then got corn on the cob. It's a Maryland dinner, and tomatoes and mozzarella with...
That smells so amazing in here. So we also have some fresh corn on the cob that my mom cut off the cob, which is delicious, and some caprese salad, a fresh, delicious summer meal, and then, of course, some Old Bay seasoning. If you know, you know.
All right, let's see.
What do you think, Nornie? Good morning, it's Wednesday now, and I just made Nora breakfast. This is a very typical breakfast for her. So scrambled egg with a little cheese and salsa, some cut up berries, and a piece of toast. And on the toast, I actually put this strawberry jam that we picked up at that farm store yesterday. It's low sugar strawberry jam, but it doesn't have anything weird in it. It's just, I guess there's less sugar than the normal. So I put a little of that on there. So we'll see how she likes it, but there's a little Nornie breakfast for the morning. Good morning, happy Wednesday. So I just finished making Nora breakfast, as you saw. My mom just got up, and Nora ate her breakfast, and they're sitting outside. Nora's playing and swinging and whatnot. My body today feels like I just did something extremely strenuous, because yesterday I started having Braxton Hicks contractions, which are not productive contractions, meaning you're not going into labor. They are a tightening of the uterus, but it's not at all, for me, painful. It's just like kind of uncomfortable. And so we were walking through Walmart, and my belly was just rock hard. And I was like, just so uncomfortable. It's really hard to walk around when you're having that experience. And so we were just like walking super slowly, and eventually we wrapped up our shopping trip and came back here, and I sat on the couch with a big glass of water, and that helped. They can also be caused by dehydration. So I don't know that I had enough water yesterday. So I drank a whole bunch of water and rested for a couple of hours, and they totally stopped. But I was just like, wow, because I'm 31 weeks on Friday in a couple days. And so labor, real actual productive labor is coming in the next about 10 weeks, which is really wild. So it was just kind of like a crazy day with those. I don't think we have any plans today. We might try the library again. Yesterday that didn't happen, that we might try to do that. I would like to pick up a book or two for me and Riley for our, I have to rest my arm on the top of the paper towel holder, for our little getaway this weekend, because I have not read a book. I can't even think of the last time I read a book. I've listened to books on audiobook, but I'm so tired by the end of the day that if I try to pick up a book, I just go straight to sleep. Oh, I'm just a hot mess. Anyway, so that's the story for this morning, and what's kind of going on. But I will bring you along for our day today. And I need to tame this mane. It's just like, talk to you guys later. We just finished shopping and we popped into Panera. We were just grabbing a couple of things in Target. And I got the apple chicken salad and a caprese sandwich. And we got Nora some of their delicious mac and cheese, which she's enjoying. And my mom got the same sandwich I did and then a tomato basil salad for lunch. But yummy, Nora? It is about 7 o'clock now. We just wrapped up dinner and my mom is graciously giving Nora a bath. So I had mentioned earlier that we went shopping today because, as I mentioned earlier in this vlog, pretty much nothing fits me. And so Riley and I are going away this weekend, and I said to my mom, if we have a chance today, I'd love to pop over to Target so I can just see what they have. The maternity section at this particular Target is itty bitty. But I didn't have, obviously, time to order anything online, and I should have thought of this a couple weeks ago, and I didn't, and so here we are. But there's an Old Navy next door, so I went to Old Navy too. So let me show you what I got. So I got this dress. It's sort of like this gauzy material. This bright orangey coral color is definitely not normally in my repertoire as far as color choices go, but I thought it was really fun for the summer, and obviously this is a summer anniversary getaway. And then this is not a dress, this is a shirt, and it's this really nice, thick, ribbed olive green fabric, and it has a little V-neck. And I thought that would be great for wearing with a pair of jeans and sandals and some jewelry, or even just leggings, you could dress it up or down. And then those are from Target, and then over at Old Navy, this is I'm sorry, the light is waning in our room, so I have the overheads on, and they're really not that great in terms of getting true colors. But this is an ivory color, and it's a longer dress. These two are maternity. This one's not maternity, but because it's obviously longer, I think it'll be just fine. And so I thought that would be cute. I liked that kind of ivory color. And then these are on sale were on sale on clearance for only 99 cents. And so I grabbed a pair because I like having shoes like this for being by the pool that don't have any leather or anything like that are just plastic. So I got a pair of those, and then for Nora, I got her a couple of play dresses from Old Navy. I thought this one was really cute. It has, of course, little purpley blue flowers on it. And then this one is so sweet. It's a light yellow. Actually, it's a very similar color to this, a cream ivory color. Actually, it's literally might be the same fabric, nearly. And then little sunshines on it. I thought those were super cute. She looks so sweet in little play dresses, and they're so easy, and they're lightweight and cool for these hot Texas days. So these are the handful of things that I picked up at Target and Old Navy. So I'm going to set those aside. I'm actually just going to, we're leaving tomorrow afternoon, but since it's a little staycation, I'm just going to probably go ahead and pack tomorrow. So there you go. Hey guys, it is 2:20 here on Thursday afternoon. It's been a weird day because I popped up here to my office around 9 a.m., 9:30 to get some work done, including editing the video that went up right before this video went up, which was Baby Boy's nursery tour and his name reveal. And typically I'm a pretty fast editor. I've edited quite a few videos over the years, and so I can pretty much get into a rhythm and get it done relatively quickly. And this time I dealt with such annoying tech issues for almost 2 hours, and I kept getting these error messages, but they weren't error messages that I had seen before, and they didn't have like any kind of specific language or code associated with them, so I couldn't look it up online as to what was the problem, and it just was a real headache. But I tackled those for a couple of hours and got them done, and the video is uploading. So it's already up on my channel. If you haven't seen it, then make sure you go check it out if you'd like to see what our baby boy's name is, and also what his nursery looks like. I think it's a nice video. I'm happy with the way that it turned out. So Riley and I had discussed leaving to drive to our little anniversary getaway this weekend. We're leaving this afternoon around 3, and like I said, it's 2:20 now, and I have not even packed, which is so unlike me. Normally I start packing weeks in advance, but it's just been on the back burner and it's still on the back burner. We're supposed to be leaving in 40 minutes. Luckily we're not catching a flight or anything, obviously, so it's no big deal. So I'll get home and pack, and we might leave a little later than we had anticipated, unfortunately, but it just sort of is what it is. I had to deal with this, and I really wanted to get this video up. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here so that I can, pick up the camera and start a new vlog. I definitely would check back on August 8th, this coming Sunday. I'm not sure exactly what day this video is going up, but on Sunday, August 8th, I would definitely check back because there is going to be a fun surprise on this channel. I'll see you guys then. Bye.